I've been drinking water for some time, picking up the parts of all my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart? Don't tell me why we can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. I've been seeing farther in dark skies, bring 'em up a fire, not for a time. Follow my heart, ain't denying. Show you how I play my part. Ghosts in the night don't justify the love we lost, the love we hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, I follow you to carry on. Say
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to TeamODZ Live. And yes, we're doing the Alpy again. Echo in my ears, you can't hear it. That's better. It's Monday, I think. So I'm done with the Zwift TT bike. That's maxed out. Well, 150k to go on this. So we're going to climb on the Athos. Start working on that, get that upgraded. Need that maxed out for many ETTs on the Alp.
Hi, Andy.
Hey, who's there? I'm signed up for tomorrow.
That's good to hear.
I hadn't seen what the route was until this morning. That's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, it's a long one.
What are you riding this morning? This
I'm going
afternoon.
up, went up to get some climbing training.
Huh.
So,
How far up it are you?
Yeah, I'm only gonna go up to Sierra, so 15 kilometers and 6 kilometers from the top.
Huh. What pace are you riding at?
Just whatever pace I feel like.
I'm trying to decide whether I should come and ride with you instead of going up the Alp.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know what pace I ride. It's normally a bit more than an hour.
And then get to the bottom here.
So yesterday we were all waiting for the aurora to happen, but
I know, right?
it didn't happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't happen. But
I stayed awake really late.
then there was sporadic heat, so I caught 2 Romanians, almost 2,000 K, so that
Nice.
was pretty nice. 2 meters.
Very good.
It was my first FT8 sporadic heat on 2 meters. I'm not really a fan, but you don't get a choice anymore. It's only FT8.
Right, we've got 5k here. We'll come over and join you.
I'm not a saint, you're mad. Your sugar-coated doll is not so pure, my bad. I don't give a. You're stepping on me and they call my mama, touch your body, that. You're mad, I guess you're mad. Wore my best pajama for this drama. Why you talking like that, like that? on someone else. Don't act like you're so obsessed with me, with me. You know that I ain't coming back, I'm sorry. Read my lips, you do not like that. You're drowning without me. Take it all back, but if you want my sympathy, honey, well, come as a bitch, get ready for this. I trust my best, confess. You hate me wearing the pants. If you weren't so damn obsessed with making me your perfect lie. Makeup is out, naturals in, letting my skin glow out. You're taking shit if you don't like this. You still live in your man's world. I'm not gonna spend the night. I'm talking. You got bad things on your mind. Keep walking. Spit your words on someone else. Don't act like you're so obsessed with me, with me. You know that I ain't coming back, I'm sorry. Read my lips, you do not like that. You're drowning without me.
Coming.
Take it all back, but if you want my sympathy, honey,
Okay.
well, come as a bitch, get ready for this. You know that I ain't coming back, I'm sorry. Read my lips, you do not like that. You're drowning without me.
Found you.
But if you want my sympathy, honey, well, come as a bitch.
Yeah, you might be leaving me behind at that kind of pace.
Yeah,
I've got
but
to say,
the first 3 kilometers is not really climbing, so it will be a little bit up and down to get settled in.
yeah, you do what you want. I'm just a change of scenery for me. That. Yeah, I've got to save my legs for tomorrow.
All these white lies got me hypnotized. Get out of my head, get in my bed, I'm broken. It's only a matter of time. Shifting my paradise. You hold me, you hurt me, I'm sinking and drowning, and I don't deserve it. Your heart is frozen. The water is rising, and I'm just a drop in the ocean.
My stream title's wrong now because I said mention the Alp. There he is.
Hey.
Hey, hey.
Look at all this color. What paint. Nice. Like 60, 160. Tomorrow I'll start to get there.
Yeah, it looks like you've been making the most of the sun, Rick.
It does look like it, doesn't it? But I haven't rained all weekend again.
Ah, so it's a rain tan.
All
Rain burn.
the rain in Maine stays mainly in the weekend. This is weekend number 13, I believe, of rain. And guess what? Next weekend, rain.
Really? You surprised me.
You'll never guess. Wow, now it's even worse. So what is going on with the color today? This is weird. I don't know what it is. Something's doing it. It's interesting to me how I can, like, in the same lights every day and get a different color every day. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting TTT tomorrow.
Yeah. Time or two in there.
I think we've done that one before. Maybe it's this one. Oh, that's just making it dark. That's not it. Yeah, it's just a minute dark. Oh well, I'm gonna ignore it. It's fine.
It's been a while since I've seen your face. How you been? I'll admit I've really missed this place. Just so you know you haven't been replaced, 'cause I still think of you now like we've been estranged. And we just can't deny our hearts are beating time. We're both still synchronized. Whoa. And we can't let a lie in between you and I. There's always love we hide, but it's always been you. It's always been you. You. It's always been you.
Rick's gone to have another word with makeup, I think.
I had a Rick there yesterday. But
What were you adjusting your saddle?
Wow, you know, 24 hours, but didn't happen. But I think we'll be making some PRs on the sector, so probably a good idea.
Nice. Well, even at 2.5 watts a kilo, I'm making PRs because the only bike that I've been up here so far in recently has been a TT bike, and I'm on the Athos now.
Just so you know you haven't been replaced, 'cause I still think of you now like we've been estranged. And we just can't
Last one was 30 seconds.
time. We're both still
This one should be about the same.
and we can't let a lie in between you and I. There's always love we hide, but it's always been you.
So now the climb begins. 9.5 kilometers at 9.5%. Everything is in balance.
Yeah, I see where you are.
It's always been you.
I'll be there in a couple of minutes.
It's always been you.
You have a,
I usually try to be on the bike an hour early.
did you give makeup a good talking to there?
Yeah, makeup had me taking my laundry out of the dryer and doing all kinds of stuff.
Ah.
Oh, no, Spencer.
Sorry. Hoofer's a minute and a half ahead. Not really in the mood for this either, but I wasn't in the mood for the Alp either.
Relationships will often end in disgusting. I know you want my love, but there's nothing to discuss. I don't need you in my life no more. I don't need you in my life no more. I got no money, it's getting sunny, but I still feel cold. I've been nose running, you funny, you going I told my people I would make it out. What? Not the time just to go around. What a world you think is safe and sound. What? Might as well just burn it down. It's always winter time inside my mind. I find it hard to bear. 'Cause it gets cold and blue. Yeah, it gets cold and blue. She took my heart and then discarded all the evidence. All of her actions were a clear case of malevolence. I got no money, it's getting sunny, but I still feel cold. I've been nose running, you funny, you going
Did I ride on Mimi?
Seems to circle the earth, and as you go, you remain a stranger to me, to you. But our pieces left uncut.
Halfway up doesn't look that far away on the relief map on the mini map, does it?
Yeah, okay, but that's not the end. It's the power up.
Watches the breeze, one's gone and smoke very strong. Feels like it's my fortune at your bottom. I was swimming with the sharks. I was swimming with the sharks.
Rick's chasing you down, Hoofer. Ooh. What's that, Rick?
He's asking me questions I don't know nothing of.
Yeah. It's the ride on hills. You're going to do that kind of pace all the way to the top, Rick?
Stupid. I wanted to get some threshold time in, so this is a good chance to do that. My body's dealing with it well right now. I'm like,
Your body's what?
body's doing well with it right now.
Oh, okay.
This is the shape I want to be in tomorrow. Garmin just switched me to unproductive. Feel better than usual. I'm like recovering a little bit of heart rate at threshold.
Feel the gravity pull keeps me away. I would rather be here, lonely in space.
Exactly.
I've made up my mind, just wanna be free. I live my own life in a new galaxy. I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy.
Morning, Nick.
Hey there, Nick. Hey, lad, how's you doing?
Feel the memories fade, seas in my mind. I can finally breathe when I'm closing my eyes. Never realized what I just could do.
Oh, I've missed the train. I wanted to catch the train, it's just gone.
I wanna be weightless in the silence of the night sky. I wanna free fall into nothing at all. I'm taking the moment, starting all over. I wanna be free and live my own life in a new galaxy.
And what better way to relax, Nick, than come and watch three old men, well, yeah, three old men ride up a hill. I'm actually not saving as much time as I thought I would. On this Athos going up here.
That's the worst thing. I mean, I've never had it, but I've seen it happen. That looks terrible. My wife's known to get migraines once in a while.
Well,
Legs are starting to feel it.
they just broke here, Nick. Oh, I missed that train too.
Yeah, they're weird like that. My wife hasn't had one for quite some time, but they do come in bouts. It seems.
Yeah, I've been having a similar thing with heartburn, Nick. I've had it for ages. It used to be a daily thing. And, I've had it for years since I lost all the weight, and then it just started again.
You're nothing but an expired exit from my life. An expired exit from my life. I thought your love, I thought your heart was poison from the start. An expired exit from my life. Bye-bye. I don't miss your mind tricks or your lies. I don't miss when you're gone every night. I'm done being chained, done with your games, done being played for your entertainment. I'm not yours, 'cause you're nothing but an expired exit from my life.
Rennies. I haven't heard of those for ages, Nick.
Don't remind me how you feel in every way. Don't remind me of all the BS
Yeah.
you could say. I'm done being chained, done with your games, done being played for your entertainment. I'm not yours, 'cause you're nothing but an expired exit from my life. An expired exit from my life.
Closing in, 15 seconds adrift now, Rick and Peter. 14. 15.
Looking forward to getting there.
I hope you guys understand how this works, because it's not.
I set out with the idea that Hoover's my carrot. Once I get there, then I'm going to bring it down to zone 2 and drop the trainer difficulty to half. It's been a bit longer than I thought it would be. Apparently I'm not as light as I was.
Yeah. Rick's bridging. Yeah. Nick's Simon Yates carried on. Rick, just saying.
Yeah, he did on the last day. That was pretty good. That was some of the best racing I've ever seen. I was so happy that happened on a Saturday, so I could watch it all.
What do you reckon of the Formula One, Nick? What on earth was Verstappen doing?
Making a mess. yeah, well, did his job. Man, that was just a good team effort altogether. I mean, Yates did a great job breaking on that climb, but like the strategy there was just intact. That was amazing. Cause I had missed the first bits of it because it started at like 4 in the morning here. So I didn't realize Wout had gone off the front at that time. And so yeah, I was watching that whole tussle going on the climb. And wow. Then once I realized Wout was also ahead, I was like, holy, these guys had this race all planned out. I mean, obviously you need a few things to go right, but I did see an F1 car with a bike on it doing donuts. I was looking at that like, so is that a Pro Tour advertisement, an F1 advertisement, or I can't remember the name of those, but those suction cup bike rack advertisement. Or a Red Bull advertisement. There was that too.
Just where on your rusty truck are you going to place those suction cups?
Hold this truck together, Roofer.
Yeah, that was weird. See, like that race was good, but it was good until Yates took it. And then all of a sudden now it was just impressive what Jumbo-Visma was doing, or Jumbo-Visma bike, sorry, was doing.
Visma Jumbo is a criminal imperium they invented a long time ago.
But the yeah, what Del Toro and Carapaz were doing was like, huh? Which it's hard to tell. I mean, you know, it seemed like the consensus was that Del Toro was the one who was not racing right. But at the same time, Carapaz was like, well, I don't care. He was also falling for the same thing because he was playing the same game of like, well, you know, I guess technically whoever has the jersey, it's up to them to make the move to keep the jersey. But he also seemed like he was willing to sacrifice his chances just to keep him from winning. Or he just knew Del
already
Toro
won, so he doesn't care.
It was almost like as if Yates slipped him some money on the way or something. He flew by and he was like, hey, I'll make it worth your time if you keep him back.
Yeah, I have to agree with that one. And for refusing to give the place back, all he deserved, really. I'm sure there's some conversations being had in a certain office after that one. Yeah. He'd have been fourth if he had just conceded the place. Instead, 10th.
But Mass got to meet the Pope in his violet jersey. He says it was awkward.
I guess Verstappen needs to like move on from F1 and start driving NASCAR.
Dodgems.
Stock car would be better for him.
Something where the wheels are a little more protected and where
Where the purpose
it's
is.
kind of in the nature to a sport based off of rum running. Well, not rum running, but you know, it's very rebellious. Maybe. There was that one guy that won the race by riding the wall. That was pretty great. That felt like video game stuff. I'm pretty sure I've done that in a video game before.
I'm not sure that was an option in Pac-Man and Donkey Kong. That's what we had.
But you always got to have one bad guy. You know, you got to keep the drama going. There, I think that was just the right amount of threshold. Hopefully. I don't think I'll fail that tomorrow. Now I just need to decide if I'm gonna go all the way to the top or not.
It didn't actually cost me, so it doesn't count.
Nick says that's fighting talk from Hooper there, Rick.
No, I will not fall for it.
Come on, Rick, get your finger out.
All right, but I'm doing 30-second pulse tomorrow. Whew. Man.
Yeah, Holly will sort him out, Nick. Oh, Bran. I don't know if to fill a bottle.
we go. 51%. It's done.
Who forgets a jersey?
Did you get a good view of the Northern Lights last night?
Nope.
Me either. I went out to see. Remembered I hadn't taken out the trash yet, so went out, got the camera to the proper settings, and then pointed up, and I was like, "Oh, clouds. Okay." I mean, they were broken clouds, but still enough clouds that they were shining. They were reflecting all the city light, and I was seeing nothing beyond that.
No, we had clear skies, but there was nothing.
Yeah, I guess it was around because at least I think so. I saw pictures this morning on the news, but I'm assuming they were from yesterday. Maybe tonight too.
That's a better
It is clear
chance because
skies
the
tonight.
interplanetary magnet field is now south. And now the ionosphere is open.
All right, Nick. We'll get some butties. You're giving us a kiss, Rick. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, these sure are some loud bottles, right?
Your videos for us, and there he goes again, giving us another kiss.
My video's broken?
It's frozen.
Yeah. Oh, it's frozen there. Yeah. Weird. It's moving on mine. Here. Now I just have the swirly swirls. Weird. You can see me in Discord though.
No, I just got the spinning dots.
What the heck? Alright, I'll be right back.
This is where Rick plays around with things for 3/4 of an hour and doesn't fix a thing. But he's having fun.
Morning, guys.
Morning, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
How about now?
Spinning dots. Spinning dots. Nope, still spinning dots.
What is going? Discord is stupid, and I hate it.
There's nothing wrong with Discord.
Yeah, Discord's fine. It works great.
Now it's failed to start camera, Rick.
What's that?
Your screen says failed to start camera.
Yeah. It's weird. It all of a sudden just stopped working properly, or the screen froze, but from my end, I could see everything looks perfectly normal. Restarted it. I don't know what to do short of restarting the entire machine. So I had a Strava friend who lives in, I don't know where I met him. One day he just became my Strava friend. He doesn't ride on Zwift. Can we see me now?
Nope.
Oh my. But anyway, yeah. So, but yeah,
No, we can't hear
he told
you.
me he was on his way.
Oh, there you go.
I think I met him.
Oh.
What is going on at Discord? It worked so well for me for the longest time, and now it's just a piece of garbage. But anyway, so yeah, but recently he was in Oregon.
Where at?
And can't remember now. He was on the other side of the mountains from you, but you could see the mountains in the background, and holy, looked absolutely insane. Just a whole other level of wow. Where it was like, there's the mountains right there that you normally see in any place that has, you know, some pretty decent mountains. But then behind that was like dumb mountains. They were like kind of coming out of the fog a little bit. Like you could kind of make them out, and they were all white. And it was just like, whoa, those are serious.
Right. It's got the lightning socks. Finally.
Now he's in Yakima. But he was, on the 30th, he was in Deschutes County.
That's Ben.
And then before that, he was up at, oh, what? Not that one.
Syllable.
Then he was in Klamath County before that.
The Klamath County's down at the south end of the state.
He's like at Crater Lake.
Yeah.
And then he was kind of like going everywhere. I can't believe he's going to Maine. Maine's gonna suck after this. But it looks like he's hitting all like the mountain areas, because when he comes here, he's planning on being in the Moosehead area, which is where all the bigger mountains are here. Oh, I guess that was the closest he got. Never mind. Man, the mountain, or I mean the snow that's still there is insane.
A lot of our
The
snow
mountains.
melted off pretty quickly.
This was over like near Crater Lake and stuff. It's like still snowy. Big snow too. Like there's one where he set his bike up and it's over his bike. It's all like old snow.
Yeah.
But it's like, wow. That's what it's like right now. Can only imagine in the winter.
Well, look at my
Yeah, so
look at
pretty
my
much it was a picture from Deschutes County where you can see the peaks in the background.
yeah. So Rick,
Thought
if
he
you
was
go to
doing
my
it
Facebook
lemon.
profile,
Yeah.
if you go to my Facebook profile, the background is a big snow section where there's a road going through the middle. That's the top of Mackenzie Pass, and they plow it out before everything melts off. But it's probably 25 feet high.
Oh yeah. That's insane.
That's up at the summit. It's about 5,500 feet.
Yeah, it's essentially like, yeah, what he was taking pictures of was like snow like that, where it just looks like it's been there for a bit.
He'd probably climbed up the east side of Mackenzie Pass because they plow it first from the east side. So people have been riding up there for several weeks. We can't get to the summit from the west side yet. They haven't plowed through yet.
Hey there, Katie. Good morning. This doesn't look much like the Alp, does it? Yeah, I don't know how far I'll get up here. We'll see. Ah. Will do.
Man, my heart rate's doing really good lately. I like it. I think it's that outdoor riding and getting a little heat adaptation. At this point, though, with the way the weather's going here, I'm only gonna get heat adaptation once a week.
I'm getting rain adaptation right
But I
now.
did get
Come on.
I did get 16% last Wednesday in one ride. Been doing this whole like 90 degrees on Wednesday, 60 degrees on Saturday type of thing.
It's,
Looks like we're doing it again this week. Although this weekend, I guess it's still gonna stay in the 70s and be rainy.
88 today here, apparently. Supposed to be.
Yeah, today's still pretty cool, like low 60s.
Chainsaw out yesterday and did some tree chopping. It was cool enough for me to wear a sweatshirt when I went out there, but I soon worked a sweat up cutting that stuff.
we're starting out in the mid 70s, supposed to climb up into the mid 90s on the weekend.
Nice.
Sun has baseball on Sunday. That'll be interesting.
Nothing like standing in a field.
I'm happy I live in a temperate climate.
It's a real motivation driver when it's 90 degrees out and you're playing baseball.
They're going to be on
Especially
a
for an
turf.
outfielder.
They're on a turf field too. So that just
Oh,
radiates heat.
yeah.
Thanks, Uber.
Thanks to the ride on, Ethan. Cheers.
Yeah, I'm done. So almost checking it. I actually installed an airco too. I didn't. I had somebody do it. Airco in my son's room today, but it's actually only for making heat in the winter.
Yeah, Maine's been in this absurd kind of weather trend where it's all the nice days are during the week, and this was weekend number, I think 14 of rain in a row. It's been
Thanks,
like
Katie.
a little over 3 months of rainy weekends. And this weekend, it looks like it's kind of starting to break. So it's still going to stay in the 70s. And it looks like storms, like rain and storms on Saturday, and then clear on Sunday. So this could be the beginning of a new trend.
Saturday was just so nice here. So there was a cloud cover, and it was humid, and there was no wind, but the temperature was like 68. So it was really pleasant.
I absolutely love a beautiful day for a ride.
Yeah, everyone.
Cold days make me not want to do it.
What I mind is riding alone in the wind. I mean, I can do it, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's not that I hate it. I just don't enjoy it.
Yeah. It only adds on to my power control strife outdoors, where it's like you add the wind and now I'm just pushing the whole time. And then once I hit a hill, I'm gonna push even harder.
I love the wind when I'm in a group. I'm really good at defining that I should not be on the front.
I don't know what it is about going.
The capital argument is that I'm small, so aerodynamic, I should be on the back, on the very back, which is actually not an advantage because then you have to pull 10% more because of the vacuum. But the nice thing about the back is it's a long way to the front.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the, you know, you have a lot more rest to go.
And some of
Yeah, I was
these,
having an
you
issue
know,
with getting. Oh, go ahead.
no, yeah, well, I mean, all the big guys that push at the front end on the why, so they believe what I tell them, so then I stand back.
I've been having an issue with, I have it every year, but an issue with like hitting the climbs too hard when I'm by myself. And that was repeated again on Wednesday for my group ride. It was like every time I'd end up on the front, we were doing a route that was pretty hilly. We were going up hills a lot. And every time I got on the front, there was always a hill. And then I would start going. And you know, I can't really hear where anybody is. I'm kind of like giving the side look a little bit to see if someone's still behind me. And then I'd look down and be like 450 watts. And be like, whoa, what am I doing right now?
Greg did something like that on the camp. He dropped everybody. So, I mean, and you couldn't believe it. I mean, you should think that when you're on his wheel that you should be able to keep it. So he dropped it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just weird how, like, the only thing I can imagine is that it has to do with having, like on Zwift, you have the HUD right in your face. And then when you go outside,
yeah,
you don't have it in your face. So, because usually I look down and surprise myself.
It's also something with the cooling. I mean, being on the threshold is just more comfortable outside, I think. Because
yeah,
when I look at my power outside, I'm normally always surprised how high it is. And on Swift, it's precisely opposite.
And my heart rate's always higher outside. I look down and I'm like, what? 170? I could have sworn I was like maybe 150.
Yeah, what I don't like about the front outside is that you have all these little micro, what is it called? You get more pain in the legs because you have small periods where you have to maybe do 400 watts, and that you don't have on Switch. That's the not so nice thing about riding, especially if it's windy and you have this gusting thing. That can be psychologically, it's hard that you get these blows where you lose momentum and you feel the legs.
I don't even have ERG for indoor riding, Nick.
Oh. Get a climb portal. There's a wall. 28%.
Yeah, I did one of those last week.
Oh. Dang. Short. But hurt.
That's one thing with indoor too, was like I kind of got into this keeping my trainer difficulty down thing, and while I get the arguments about it, about not having it up,
CCX, thank you for the raid.
Best way to simulate outside is by having the trainer difficulty all the way up. I've noticed. Especially once I get outside and all of a sudden I'm getting glute activation like crazy. But I also still can't get that same kind of glute activation indoors. I don't know why, no matter what, even with trainer difficulty all the way up.
No, it's not been on yet, Katie.
Because it is just basically two different things, inside and outside, and inside that constant load that you have, I think that is very good training, and you don't get that outside. So,
Hey there, Aggie.
Yeah. But man, I'll get in so much pain for the first bunch of rides because of that.
No, Aggie.
yeah,
It was like my
you
lower
don't know
back's
how
on
to
fire.
pace. You don't know how to pace yourself. Really, that's the problem. I think you're like one of those cows that go on grass for the first time in spring and haven't seen grass in 6 months.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My first ride out was absolutely insane. There was just no reason to even do that. Then
No, Aggie, I failed on Friday. Sorry, Rick, go ahead.
I don't want to activate my glutes. That hurts.
Yeah. So I failed on Friday, Aggie. I was commentating my heart out on the ebb, and I looked afterward, and I've muted my microphone somehow. Don't know what on stream heard it.
There was no complaints about it.
Oh, you guys heard it on Discord. It was just on
Yeah, we
Kind of heard it.
OBS.
We heard you.
I was busy chasing down Ufa. Trying to.
Okay, I'm soaked for all this blood, so I'm gonna get off before I get a cold. See you tomorrow, guys. And,
All right.
it's not terrible. It could be good.
No, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, then.
We'll have the climbs. That'll be easy.
Good luck with the
It'll be
workout.
hard to
Frank.
keep everybody organized. Yeah, thanks. See ya. All right, I'm about to turn around. So I think an hour is about good.
I'm going to teleport up to you then.
What is the turnaround anyway? There it is. Still learning buttons, sir. I'm also
Oh,
wondering
you've
what I
already
should have my
turned.
trainer difficulty. Yeah.
I need to switch bikes now. Of course, I've got pedal assist right now, so I can't even brake.
You want me to stop and then go again?
No, it's all right.
There you go. Oh wait, you pedaled.
No, I just pedaled a
What
bit.
a mess.
I got rid of the pedal assist. Now I can stop. Now I can switch bikes. We're descending, Katie.
Oh yeah, I'm descending. At the cafe. So close to the top, but I gotta keep tomorrow in mind.
Yeah, me as well.
That long threshold session was enough to get my stress points way up for an hour. Should be just enough too. I've been doing really good with restraint lately. Quite proud of myself. So far I'm seeing results as far as like my heart rate seeming more controllable. My graphs are telling me I'm doing a horrible job. My fitness is dropping and all that stuff.
There you go. Yamel's with us as well. I was just going to stop then, Katie, and let you catch on. I know, right? Same. Just that we're on RGV.
Ooh, wait. I don't want this bike. I want the Project 74. What am I doing? I just missed out on all that. Any luck now?
Nope.
No.
Restarted the system today.
So we've got
Guys, Heidi was using it all weekend. Hey, Nick. Welcome. Looks like you.
we've got me, Katie, Yamel, Nick, and Rick.
Wow, you guys got a minute ahead pretty quickly. I guess I should accumulate drops.
$92 kilometers an hour, 93. Still going up, 94, 95. Oh, I hit 97 there. With a bit of power, you could probably hit 100 kilometers an hour there. Nick and Rick sitting together right now. Nice work, Katie. I got 5k on the handbike before I joined UFA. That's whatever I get going down here. Which bike are you on, Nick? Gotcha. Yes, there is, Aggie. Yeah, I've got it at level 4 right now. I've got 140k, well, less than 140k on it to go now. Once I get to the bottom of here. Get it maxed out. It's the last one of the Zwift bikes that I need maxed out so I can upgrade the Tron. There we go, Katie. Duck step time. Yeah, every bike's upgradable, Aggie. Nick says 25 seconds, you Mel, we're coming for you. Hey there, you Mel.
Imagine coming at this corner at 83 kilometers per hour.
Yeah. I don't know, Nick. I don't know, Aggie. I mean, I guess I don't know what the upgrades are. I mean, I've like I said, I've been upgrading it because I need three Zwift bikes upgraded fully to unlock the upgrades on the Tron bike. So I've been doing. Well, I started doing the mountain bike, climbing the Alp. Got that maxed out, then switched to the TT bike, climbing the Alp, and descending on the hand bike. Because it's so aero.
There y'all go, past me as always. My dude just is not a descender. God.
Oh look, I've got a feather. Don't forget to turn right here. Head to the aqueduct, not to the marina.
Yep, I'll turn right in 10 minutes when I finally catch up. That's- Come on, boy, let me take you inside. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, getting close, Katie.
Oh shoot, I went straight.
Uh-oh. I see Katie. I see Nick. I see you, Mel.
Hey, there's Nick.
Nick slingshotting through the crowd.
Zoom zoom, Katie.
Oh yeah. Yesterday, Katie, I was looking at your Strava activity yesterday, and would you believe that I was yesterday years old when I found out, or maybe I re-found out. I must have learned it at some point and forgot that Idaho touches the Canadian border. And then I realized that northern Idaho is like right there, and you're essentially like next to Spokane. I was like, wow, that north? Okay. I didn't even realize. For some reason, I was thinking Idaho was more down. I don't know why. I looked at it, I'm like, obviously. Where else would it go? Nevada's right there taking up all the middle.
Notice we went the wrong way because I didn't push the button. Good to keep us up.
Welcome to the U.S. Hey, I'm over here on the east side. I don't concern myself with too many West Coast situations. Okay.
Same
As
here.
far as I know, those are the wild territories. We're still working on building those up as a nation.
Got that word. Still Oregon.
Didn't we just buy that whole area like not too long ago?
few minutes ago. It's been around for a minute or two.
Here I am in Maine talking about development. Probably one of the least developed states in the country, behind Alaska.
Oh, your French fries come from there. So you better learn. You better learn where your fries come from that you love so much.
Actually, I do know that any of my Five Guys French fries do come from there. But Maine also has a pretty good potato farming scene in the north. Way up there in the north, eh? Up on the Canadian border, eh?
Hey.
Right, I've got a 30k.
And they do sound like that in northern Maine. It's almost like a French Canadian Maine mix accent.
I can't. Gotta restart. It sucks. Oh, never mind.
Andy's just going to 30k, Katie.
Sleep.
All right, now I'm at 70. I should stop now.
You're at 70 what?
Stress points.
There we go. There's a 30k.
Here.
126 kilometers left. Max out the handbike now.
Nice.
So
Almost
I'm
there.
tired and all because it's been just a long weekend. But one thing's for sure, and I feel better than I thought I was going to feel. I thought so much better.
Yeah, I felt pretty good starting it. Well, not just starting out the whole time today, but and it was like one of those days where it's like I'm pushing a threshold and the heart rate's not fully showing it. Like
Yeah.
it took a little while. I was like pushing a threshold and going on for a couple minutes and I'm like 150. I was like, holy. It's weird because like usually people say that's fatigue, but I'm not fatigued at all.
Yeah.
My fatigued heart rate's usually high. Which then I feel like it's like, I don't know. It's like I feel it if I go really hard for, in one day or like in a couple days. I'll like lay in bed at the end of the day and my heart will be pounding. All I can imagine is just trying to fix everything.
Tomorrow will be fun,
It's
Casey.
like, what have you done?
Are you TTTing tomorrow, Yamal?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Yeah, when I registered this morning, I hadn't seen. I saw me, you, and Rick.
Oh, that means I need to do another step. All right, I'll look into it. I thought I did everything already.
I'll take another look now.
No, that's probably me. Yeah, it's probably me. I think I just registered for the team, not the race.
Right.
But it's still good you said something because I probably wouldn't have checked again. I would have been doing it in the morning.
Yeah, it's just the three of us at the moment. So I'm prepared this morning. I got the raid command in the chat on already.
Nice.
So I just need to hit enter now. So everybody on there. Yeah. I got forgot start times. Start times of what, Nick? Oh, what time's the kickoff, Andy? So it will be at 6:30 my time, so lunchtime, 12:30 yours, Nick, for Cape Crusaders. And then Killer Whales will be in the evening. You'll be pushing out Zeds. You'll be horizontally polarized. But we'll be streaming it. I'll make sure it's available as a video on demand if you want to watch. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow morning with WTRL ZRL at TTT on Three Sisters. Is it Three Little Sisters? Three Sisters? I can't remember which one it is. Well, we've got Volcano. Three Little Sisters. We've got Volcano. We've got I can't remember what that calls. That climb's called. But anyway, Volcano will be the biggest one, I guess.
You got Titans Grove in that one.
Titans Grove, that's what I was trying to think of. Thank you. Titans Grove. The original KOM and the Volcano.
That's a rough course for a TTT.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Climbs will be challenging, that's for sure. The Andy getting dropped. Right, those on Twitch. We'll give you a raid and hand a few viewers over. Like I said, I'll be back with the TTT tomorrow. So until then, take care. Have a great Monday. Get this raid going, and then we'll. Yeah, there we go. Rick saying bye bye. Get this raid going, and then we'll put the stream down for Twitch and YouTube's. There you go. There's your raid. Twitch and YouTube. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a great Monday. Bye for now.
I've been treading water for some time, picking up the parts of all my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How will I